Interrogation. Jesus had been taken, roughly dragged, arrested from the Garden of Gethsemane, taken like a common criminal to the Sanhedrin. And there he stood before Caiaphas, the high priest, the scribes, the elders, all assembled in the Sanhedrin, ready with their questions to question him. The only disciple that followed was Peter, but he tried to keep to himself, praying that no one would recognize him, hiding in the shadows. So all the chief priests, elders, and all the council got ready. They had sought false testimonies, looking for things to accuse Jesus of so that he could be put to death. Here and there, asking people, waiting for words to be given, incriminating evidence to indict Jesus, this rabbi, this rabble-rouser, this man who caused chaos and confusion, who had people following him passionately. They were tired, they were fed up, they wanted peace, they wanted order. And so they sought for false witnesses, but found none. Many had come forward, trying to say things, but they couldn't find anything strong enough to stick. Finally, the last two witnesses that came before the council stood, pointing at Jesus, who had remained quiet. This fellow, he said, I am able to destroy the temple of God and to build it in 3 days. Blasphemy. Caiaphas, the high priest, rose, stood to his full height, and said to Jesus, do you answer nothing? What is it these men testify against you? But Jesus kept quiet, merely looked at these men, these elders, these religious leaders, these men of the law, and remained silent. Caiaphas then said to him, I put you under oath by the living God. Tell us if you are the Christ, the Son of God. Jesus looked at Caiaphas and simply said, it is as you said. Nevertheless, I say to you, hereafter you will see the Son of Man sitting at the right hand of the power and coming on the clouds of heaven. This caused outroar amongst the various leaders. The high priest tore his clothes in anger. How dare he? Blasphemy. They began to shout amongst each other, talking over one another. He has spoken blasphemy. What further need do we have of witnesses? Decreed Caiaphas. Look now, you have heard his blasphemy. What do you think? Again, all the scribes, the elders, the priests, they all together agreed he is deserving of death. They got close to him, spat in his face, beat him. Some struck him with the palms of their hands, taunting him. Prophesy to us, Christ. Who is the one who struck you? They continued to mock him. But the decision had been made. It had been decided. He would be put to death. And so, the plan was coming together. And the chief priests and elders of the people, who had plotted this, once they had him bound, led him to the governor, Pontius Pilate. Thank you for listening to this latest episode on my series of The Road to the Cross. Jesus' trial before the Sanhedrin. He stood there and all he said was that he is the Son of God, whilst the religious leaders, like the enemy, accused him of blasphemy and laid false testimonies against him. This week is Holy Week, so I urge you in the days that follow this week to take time, those of you who are believers, slow down and reread the scriptures in the Gospels of the words that share the story of the crucifixion of Christ, the death and resurrection of Christ. And I will be releasing episodes every day, so they'll be slightly shorter because there'll be one Monday through to Friday and potentially one on Sunday as well. God bless.